Hey, can you hear me? You can. Look at that. Hello. This is a different bird. This is not our usual bird. We have a substitute today. What's up? I've got Arby in the chat. All the way from the West Coast. Hello. What's up? How we doing? Good morning. Good morning, Sheeta. Good morning, Cursed Scent. Good morning, Super Jazz. Good morning, Zulnut. Good morning, Chris Barnes. Good morning, Cable 2. Love to tell the chat good morning. How we doing? How we looking? What's shaking? We're waiting for my coffee to finish boiling, and then we will make it, and then we'll drink it, and we'll do the thing we do every time we do this. We're gonna look at the internet, and then we'll look at Photoshop, and pretty standard day ahead of us. Definitely still getting set up. There we go. The thing you all know and love. List of uniforms. What's that? I just heard my water's finished boiling. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like a noise set over here. Is it too loud? I can turn it down. I'm gonna turn it down just a tick. Yeah, these birds sound so fantastic. We're using non-standard filters like we always do because it's what the corner store sells. It's just how it goes. Sometimes I think about getting a metal pour-over filter. Like they make these metal cone filters that are reusable. But I don't actually know how better they are for the environment. Maybe that's a question we can answer somehow on coffee.sit. Because think of all the things it takes to manufacture a piece of metal versus I think paper is actually pretty sustainable because paper farms are... Like, I don't think deforestation happens from how they make paper. But I don't know. I'll be right back. Once again. Sounds about right to me. get to work soon. I hope you're having a good Friday. It is the dead of winter. Winter madness. I have no idea. This one? Let's check. Hold on. I'm going to pour my coffee and then I'll get you an answer on that. I'll get it on your desk by lunch. Still using the Cafe Bustelo. It's always been good to me. It's by the docks, you know. That's what we say. How's my mic audio? Yeah, we're good. Okay. It just says DNR. I don't know. Okay, bear with me. We're gonna go out of full screen. Oh, it's in Minnesota. The Minnesota Department of Natural Resources. So I can get you the state. There's 474 people watching this. Is there a chat? I don't see a chat. I want to make some friends. Damn. Well, that's Minnesota for you. I was trying to calculate how many pour-overs I've made with this specific pour-over cone. It's like a $5 plastic V60. It's probably something like 500. It's like a year old, and I make like 2 a day. So nice. Did you make that iced coffee? It is fun to make iced coffee. Something that says I went and got my iced coffee this morning. Sorry to call it iced. Wow, you're so valiant out there buying coffee from a business. Thank you. You're supporting another coffee biz tycoon. That's called going Arby mode when you put an iced coffee in the box. Okay. It's time to get started. I kind of only want to do what we've been doing until we're done. So I'm just going to keep cranking away at it. Hold on. If I show you my Photoshop right now, you'll see top secret projects. And that we can't have that. You don't have the clearance. Private. You should see my computer try to open this file, the giant file that contains forms. I'm trying to show it to you. There we go. Anyway. Super jazz. Drinking Soylent, hemp seeds, lion's mane. Is lion's mane your only nootropic? Sounds very healthy. Good job. I've never done any kind of Soylent or really any meal replacement stuff. I used to do whey protein whenever I was more vegan. It's a good way to go. Okay. I'm just going to get started. Are the sounds too annoying? I understand they're crazy sounds. But yeah, we're gonna backtrack. We're not backtracking. We're only pushing forward, but it's gonna take some backtracking to figure out where we are. Did we do a Tuya? Did we go crazy over a Tuya already? I think we did. I think that was the one that we were like, no, it wasn't a Tuya. It was a Tepui. Yeah. We went just absolutely crazy over this. It just doesn't look real. It looks like it's from Halo. Okay. I got you. Not good for the morning, I understand. Okay. They're just gonna be a soft Oh, you know Chris. Being agitated by annoying sounds. Just Chris things. Morning, Greg. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, you could see more of my browser. Watch this. Soup. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna just going off the top of the dome. You know me. Always going off the top of the dome. Going off the top of the dome. What's up, Realm? You're saying Realm. Yeah. It looks fake. I said from Halo, which is I think a little telling about where my tastes lie. Yeah. It just all of these look fake. There's even better pictures of these out there that we were looking at last time, but we must push forward. We got through tessellated pavement. I don't remember a Thalweg. I feel like that's a great place to start. It's a river thing. It's the line of lowest elevation within a valley or watercourse. Well, we do like a clear definition. A tip. It's mountain-like. I think it's red-green, honestly. Oh, but it has a flat surface on top. It's like a plain on top of a mountain. Word. So we've got a Thalweg. And it, under international law, a Thalweg is the middle of a primary navigable channel. So it has geopolitical significance, which unfortunately is going to increase its scores on our thing. Because it has human significance, and I think it's hard to argue that lost in thought about a Thalweg. It's kind of like a waveform, right? If you know anything about synthesis. Yeah. So the left side of the river is yours, and the right side of the river is mine. See, and it's a math thing. Wow. Look at these images. Here, I'll make it. Maybe I can just zoom in. But it's not this website's too old and it's not responsive. It's a German word that means path in the valley. Man, we're going to learn something. Yeah, but there's no numbers in it. I feel like Numbers Allen's favorite landform would be like, I don't know, a rock that's been shaped into the form of a 2 or something. Because I don't think it's explicitly math. I think it's just numbers. This is a fake Thalweg. Or no, the fake ones are in deep blue. It says it right there. I obviously can't read any of this. I can barely read language. This is a cool image though. If you wanted to start a computer graphics company in like 1995, like here, if we take this into, we're about to go really dumb. Just give me 1 second. Where is it? There we go. Like if we, hold on. It'll be worth it. Bear with me. Sorry, hold on. I think you see where I'm going with this, though. Or if you don't, forgive me. It says C2. We made a new logo. It's C2, right? It's C2. You get it? Yeah. Yeah, it does look very null casting. I wonder if null casting's ever heard this word. I feel like of all the cable tours, she's most likely to know what this is. Okay, anyway, we've gotten nowhere. We gotta get back on task. We have so much to do, and that we're lollygagging, and our punishment for that is that we'll be here forever. Okay. So what do we think about it? We have not yet seen a real one, is the other thing. Honestly, no, we punished a landform for being man-made. Like the one that's like a path through mountains for an army. I don't remember what it's called. Zolnut, it is about the destination. I am sorry. Whoever said that to you was trying to sell you like a wellness app, maybe. But I don't know where I was going with that. There's something here about the Treaty of Versailles or something like that. The Finland-Sweden border is defined as a thalweg, and because of that, it's been moved a lot. Kind of funny. Okay, well, we gotta find a picture. It's just gonna be a picture of a river. I think this is one of the worst landforms, I've decided, because while it is very well defined, it doesn't exist. It only exists. It only exists in the world of man. It would be like trying to put a parabola on our list. Like, I just need to get a picture of a river. The water is deepest and fastest at the thalweg, which is intimidating. Does anyone have any issue with me putting this at the very bottom? I feel like it's pretty bad. Thalweg landform? Just give me a picture of it. You know? This is a thawing thalweg. Love that. Thank you, aerial geologist. Every single time we do this, we find a good blog. So what's he saying? It's thawing in a very particular way that crazy river people would notice and get a little too excited about. Watch it with this language. You click on that and it goes to a 404. The URL has the words fluvial geomorphology in it, which is crazy river people. Nullcasting loves a river. Nullcasting took a class on a river. Yeah, see? Yeah. What's up, Warlock? Good morning. Everyone hates this. Okay, anyway, we'll use a picture of this because you can see the ice thawing slowest on the thalweg, I think is what's happening. It's what's implied in these images by this blogger who is just some guy. Okay. We've spent enough time on it. We're gonna place it now. And it is... I think it goes pretty low. I think it's... Well, but it's kind of unique and cool, too. It's hard. I want to go spit in a thalweg. Why don't you go spit in a thalweg, Zolnut? Okay. I'm sorry for my rude language. Prone to outbursts. I'm putting it at the bottom. I think it has stated its case. It's like one of those, like, interesting court cases that still has a bad outcome for the client, or the defendant. I'm gonna put it right there. We're gonna type thalweg, and that is insanely small. I have memorized the font stuff about this thing, so anytime I do another project in Photoshop, I don't even have to worry about it because it's burned into my head. Okay. Yeah, I mean we have several down here that I think are true stinkers. But see the thaw leg. What were we saying? Is it called the thaw leg? The leg of the thaw? I think I just put that together. No, thaw leg. You're saying it wrong. I'm saying it right. Yeah, you get it, Super Jazz. Um, but yeah, no. It's an interesting stinker. There's more boring ones out there. I think I would put it above the boring ones, but not above the actual good ones. So now that we've cleared, it's really important that we clear all of this up. Be very, we got to get our ducks in a row, you know? What if someone comes through and is like, well, explain this to me, and we don't have a good answer? What do we do then? We're going to talk about a tidal marsh. We have an entire section of like marshes and flatlands, wetlands. It's probably going to slot right in there. But let's figure out what it is. It's a marsh found along rivers, coasts, and estuaries, which floods and drains by the tidal movement of the adjacent body of water. Oh yeah? You're a wetlands head? I mean, this is a great picture of a tidal wetland. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to take it. And then, yeah, tell me something interesting about it. Where are we at? Tidal marsh ecosystems provide numerous services to support a diverse range of biodiversity that I think is very cool. I think you have to love this stuff. I think if you have gotten this far into this project with me, I think you have to see the beauty in just an open flat marsh like this that does so much for the biotic life around it. We have a wonderful cup of coffee cooling off. Glacial shelf known for their use of reverb. Love a wetlands freak. I could see there being an entire forum of just like landform, like the same, like the river blog guy, like the guy we just found like 5 minutes ago. Like there's got to be enough people like that out there that they end up on a website together, you know? Maybe that's us. I don't know. What are y'all seeing? What's a chickster? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. Okay. Yeah, this is similar to a salt marsh, and that's where it will go on our list. So we're going back to... Dear God, we'll never figure out how to do it. I even know where they go. Going over here. We've got a erg. I kind of thought this is where they would be. I thought they would be around the erg. We must have moved it. Oh, it's down here. I think maybe a marsh should go up. You know what? This is the layer that we're constantly like, this layer is too low. It's the layer with mountain and all that stuff. So it will have to go up. So for now, we're going to put it where I think it belongs, which is upper mid. This will be reconstructed. If I'm doing this in March after starting in like October, I will be like embarrassed. So really need to crunch on that. But I refuse to work on it not on stream. That's the other thing, is I could do this. I could get this in a place where I'm satisfied pretty quickly, but I want to do it with you, you know? It's special when we do it. Okay. Tidal marsh, yeah, you're roughly as cool as a subglacial mound. I thought you were being serious. I thought I was going to have to explain to you why I can't do that. I figured you would understand what I'm doing here. Okay. I really want to try to go fast. I'm going to, this last chunk of, I want to get through the T's and I want to get through them quickly. So I'm going to lightning round these and you're just going to have to deal with it. A tide pool is a shallow pool of seawater that forms on a rocky intertidal shore. Don't know what any of that is. Looks really weird. I don't understand what is this. These are starfish. These are anemones, maybe? Yeah, sea stars, sea anemones, sea sponges. Okay, I can picture a tide pool now. It's a pool formed by the tide, right? Yeah. Okay. So they're rich with life. Do they ever completely empty out? I guess they do because we take pictures of them. Okay. Well, tidal pool is one of the cooler marine ones. Everyone's freaking out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look at this shit. Yeah, I mean, I think it embodies so much of what we appreciate out of landforms. So what image gets this across? There's been a lot of, I mean, they seem so photogenic too, which is always hard to argue with. Is this made by people? Is this a people-made tide pool? This is a pool for people. It's different pool. I mean, that's a perfect picture. It's not perfect, but it's, I think, very descriptive of how, like, what it is, I guess. That's just a pool. Okay. So we're going up with it. Everyone thinks it's very good. I mean, if estuary's up here, I feel like it could be like argued to be on the same. I think lagoon's probably too high. I think I've got this empty space next to sinkhole that maybe I'll put it there. Yeah, let's do it. They're warm? Why? Or like warmer than the water around it? The tide that it comes from? Gnarly. That is sick. Well, it certainly sounds special. Tidal pool. I think if you were to map geographically, like, where all of these landforms are generally, like, on the Earth, I think you'd find a lot of these, I mean, pretty obviously, I think you'd find a lot of these A or S tier landforms, like on these, like, coast, and yeah, like these intertidal regions, these places where different biomes crunch up against each other, because that's where you'll find the most, like, I want to call it like thermodynamic change, you know? I don't know. Jazz says, what's up, Dom? Thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice and cozy in here. Keeps me warm in the winter. Good morning, Dom. Jazz says deep lakes tend to be colder, but also freeze slower than other lakes around them because it takes more energy for them to heat or cool. That's really rad. Again, thermodynamics, very cool. Do you know where the coffee in your coffee mug, which part of the liquid is warmest? Or like of the mug? I don't know. I can't finish this. I used to know a weird trivia thermodynamics thing about coffee mugs, but I don't anymore. Because I can't finish it. Okay. We're getting back to it. We've done 2 in like 5 minutes. That is a breakneck pace for us. We're just gonna keep going. This egg hasn't hatched. Also, this is we were watching those Florida birds. The reason I'm not watching them today is there was like snow on the webcam for the birds, so I was like, can't have that. And so I went and found another one. And here we are. Okay. I'm in the wrong part of my computer. Okay. We're going to talk about a tombolo. Tombolo. It's a sandy isthmus. You know, I've completely frozen my computer. How did I do that? I wasn't even being crazy. Are you still here with me? You're still here with me. I think it's no. I think the end of the coffee anecdote is it's the like bottom center of the coffee of the either the liquid or the actual like the top level of the inside of the coffee mug. I can't remember if it's about the mug itself or the water. I don't know. That's why I got embarrassed and stopped saying it. Is it Italian? It is. You're right. It comes from the Italian tombolo, meaning pillow or cushion. Sometimes it's translated as an ayer, which we've already talked about. We've already talked about an isthmus as well, so I think placing this will be very easy. Several islands tied together by bars are called a tombolo cluster, which is kind of cool. I love the phrase tombolo cluster. It sounds like an auxiliary percussion like role in an orchestra. I will be playing the tombolo cluster. Yeah, no, I think ayers and isthmus were pretty low. I think we found them pretty, like with other sandbars and things like that, I think we went pretty low. You know how it goes. I look ridiculous. Okay. We're going to go low. I'm always happy to get ones that naturally and easily go low because I'm hoping that this form will fill out correctly on its own, or that we have kind of the same amount in each section. I think that's happening. Okay. That's a picture of a tidal pool. We have to go get a picture. So what do you think? I mean, is this good enough? This picture, it's just so not... Oh, it's much bigger than I thought. There's these tiny people right there. Let's look at a tombolo. The guy... It's the Spirited Away. Not Spirited Away. Kiki's Delivery Service. Man-made. But you get the idea. That's pretty good. This is like the best sell for a tombolo. We're going to grab it and we're going to go put it next to an ayer. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to be such a good final product. And that's why I'm taking care with it, I think, is that I really do think it's going to be kind of sick at the end of it. So it is moving slow, but we're getting there. I put an extra image here that I'm trying to find. I have so many layers that we need to crunch down. There we go. You know what? There we go. And then we're going to paste it. It's very small. But we don't know where to put it yet. I think an ayer is right here. I'm becoming so intensely like familiar with where all of these are. It's going to be so funny if we work super hard on this and then like, I don't know, just after looking at it for a long enough time, like months or years in the future, we're like, we did this completely wrong. Like, it would be really funny if we decided at some point that we did a really weird job of this. Which I think totally could happen. I don't know. There's so many different little like systems you could adhere to with this. That's I think it's been a barrier sometimes for progress for this, is that there's just so many different ways to do it. Yeah, no, to give coffee.sip 100% of your effort is to neglect so many potential morning activities, like making a cup of coffee, poaching an egg, playing Metal Gear Solid. History will remember us fondly. I hope so. I'd like to think that we're on the right side of history in terms of landform printable documents. Yeah. If there was like a PDF Hall of Fame, I would like to submit this. Where are you going, Warlock? This seems like a good spot. Anyone remember what this was called? See, I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how emphasis works in Italian, so I don't know if it's tombolo, or tombolo. Probably tombolo. I don't know. We don't get an IPA or anything. But we must move on. We will never learn. If I wasn't just absolutely dying to get more progress done, I would check it out. But we're gonna go. We're just gonna cruise on. Cooking dinner for your aunt. That's nice. Been missing my family a lot. Talking about a tour. It's sometimes known as a castle copy. You know a castle copy. This sounds like some Texas shit. Just the word copy. It's South African. The Texas of Africa. A small hill and a generally flat area. A large freestanding rock outcrop that arises abruptly from the surrounding smooth and gentle slopes. Like that. They don't look real. You're creating a beast. I'm in the Discord where you make beasts. Actually, that's, I think, where I know you from. But I'm excited to eventually make a beast. It is cool that you do that in that Discord. Yeah, I mean, this looks... If you told me that this was made by the Earth, I would be suspicious. But I would believe you, because I believe in the concept of erosion. Oh, we got another guy. We got another little hype beast. I love finding the little hype beasts. Corys. That sounds familiar. We can do a flashback after. Computer, enhance. Look at this drip god. Okay. Tours are pretty cool. They're going to go pretty high. Any rock outcropping, we go pretty high on. We don't have a quarry on here. Yeah, we do. It's right here. An amphitheater-like valley. Oh, a cirque. Yeah, we put a cirque super high. Yeah. Love a cirque or a quarry. There's a Welsh word with no vowels. Or maybe there is a vowel in here and I just don't. Do the Welsh use a different alphabet? No. Pronounce coom. We've done this. I immediately have the memory of saying coom a lot. That's cool. I just learned, yeah. Even though I probably already learned that. A lot of this, I feel like I've done the same thing like a million times as I've done this. Lots of repetition. It's been an interesting project. I feel very blessed to be getting unemployment money that allows me to do this instead of get a job. It's been really rad. Cool. Yeah, I just learned. We have a Welsh streamer on the stream team. Or not Welsh. She's not Welsh, but she just moved to Wales for a job. Okay. So a tour is similar to a Born Heart, which we put as S tier. So we need to get a good picture of a tour, which I think is probably this. Very descriptive. What's up, Stone? I feel like we're required to put it high because it is so similar to other ones that we've put in high places. I think because it's slightly smaller than these other, like because it's not as large as a Born Heart, like a Born Heart is a whole mountain. This can be lower. It's like the hill version of a Born Heart. So yeah. I think it's honestly, but a Potrero is so cool. Is this as cool? Yeah, I think it's like the ugly brother of a Mogote. So I think we can put it a tier below a Mogote, and that'll be fine. Does anyone have an issue with this? Any objections? Great. We're cruising. Yeah. Let's keep going. Are you cold? Do birds get cold? I've had these doves outside my apartment, and it's been like 0 degrees here. And I've just been thinking a lot about how their bodies must work for that to be an acceptable situation for them. I mean, we could look. Let's look at real quick. Let's look at Tor on Google Image Search. We're gonna have to type Tor landform because Tor is the browser you use to buy drugs on the internet. Okay. Yeah, I mean they're just. See, somebody's doing this. I'm being fucked with. It's pretty cool. I have these really big windows, and one of them doesn't have a screen on it. And first of all, also my cats just like stalk the birds at all times. Like it's just nonstop action over here when the birds are over here. And if I open that window, I mean, I'm on like a 3rd floor of an apartment building. I think my cats would jump out the window. Like I really do think they would just be like, "Fuck it, I'm getting that bird." Yeah, these look so cool. I wonder why they're cut that way. Like what of like wind does this? I don't know. Surprising. Dom says many species of birds can actually cut off circulation in their feet so that their warm blood circulates in their body, and they have separate circulation in their feet. That is absurd. Yeah, see, I was just watching them get snowed on in 0 degree weather, and I was like, they have to be like, just cannot imagine. Well, what are we looking at? There's different. I love that someone out there is like a Tor, like professor. You know. Show me the picture. I don't know. We gotta move on. We have a mission. We're on a mission today. We're incensed. That's pretty cool. I would love to see. I've just been in a city for years in a row. It's crazy. Yeah, no, I can tell that when you look at a bird, you can tell different stuff is going on, right? Okay, we got more karst coming up. I'm gonna close a bunch of these. Now we'll talk about karst. So we're talking about tower karst, which is a type of karst. And karst can be so many different things. It looks very photogenic, I guess is the word. It's just extremely cool. And it can look like so many things. This is limestone pavement. Karst is like soft rock that is eroded easily, and so it gets eroded into crazy shapes by all the different ways. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, karst is extremely high on our list, and it comes in so many different shapes. Like because of its just variance, because it's a pretty open term. You know, it's there's lots of it. So we need to talk about tower karst, which is what it's our mission. Yeah, this is the good stuff. Look at that. I don't know who these guys are. But it's one of the best ones, right? I think any landform shaped like this, we always go crazy over. It does look a little evil. Like, that's so crazy, right? I kind of can't believe this. This looks fake. This is James Bond. Is that James Bond? Is this Contact? No, it's GoldenEye. I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing. What are we doing here? Why are we doing this? This is a blog about Karst in movies, I think is what's going on. It does look like Avatar. This looks like James Cameron is like, all right, I need a mass of land that looks like it couldn't happen on planet Earth. And the designer's like, what if it was bigger on top than it was on bottom? And they love it. Okay. So Tower Karst is going high. It's like the prime rib of Karst. It just doesn't. It looks fake. This looks stupid. It's like I get it. Okay. We're going to take that. It's a very descriptive image. And I mean, I think it has to go top. We've been putting all the other Karst landforms very high. But we could also just consider it to be Karst. Like the thing about, one thing I was just about to bring up is that Karst is already right here. And we put an alien land shape. Was that your blog? I would love for that blog to have a competitor that's like, we do Karst in movies better than that blog. Podkarst. Can't believe you made me say that. I don't know. I don't know how to... I think because it is a different entry on the list, I feel compelled to put it on here. Even though it is so similar and even maybe seemingly represented in our picture of Karst. Maybe what we should do is we should put Tower Karst on here somewhere, either, like somewhere at the top, and find a more general picture of Karst. I feel like we like looking at pictures of Karst anyway. I think because it's such a large part of these entries, like I think with Tower there's at least 3 kind of Karst-like entries in here somewhere. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. For now, we'll put it next to a Tor. It's also funny because it's like the naming style of what you would name a tower, like Tower Karst, like Castle Grayskull. It's going to be fun to edit this also whenever we get to... We've been editing as we go, but I think once we get everything on there, which will be soon, I think it'll be fun to move stuff around. Again, I think this middle layer is going to have to maybe be switched with this layer even because there's so many weirdos in there. You can just name a Warcraft character Tor Karst for sure. It would be more thought put into it than would be necessary for sure. Okay. Talking about a towhead, which is a river island. And because this is 1-to-1, just a intro we've already put in, we're going to skip it, which is great. Love a freebie. It's exposed land within a river. River islands are also called 8s sometimes. There's like all these different names for them. Yeah. It's called an 8. Anyway, there's lots of fluvial landforms, and we've tried to be fair because rivers are cool. So even when it's something as simple as an anabranch or an 8, I've tried to be fair. Okay, we're talking about a trim line. It's a clear line on the side of a valley formed by a glacier. Interesting. The line marks the most recent highest extent of the glacier. So it's this? No, it's that. Oh, this is the biggest picture ever taken. That's pretty cool. I think I like that. That's kind of crazy. I mean, how long did this take to make? You know what I mean? How fast do glaciers move? Did I skip Towhead? Oh, that's what we just talked about. Yeah, I mean the Spy Kids bad guys. They were like thumbs or something. No one's ever photographed a glacier. Okay, we're gonna get a better picture of a trim line because this is huge. Or I guess we could take a detail of this image actually, because it's so descriptive. Yeah, what about that? You can't see what I did, but I took a screenshot. Bird. Bird. It won't come back. What did I do? It's dark. I'm scared. I froze it. Oh, did they stop going live? Did my internet die? No, we're good. Now there's two birds. You know, when another bird shows up, it's a problem. Okay. Back to work. Just a good old lunch pail. Bring a sack lunch. 2 bird morning. So we have a glacier section already. I think this is moderately less cool than a glacier. Honestly, I'm going to go pretty low, and I don't want that to be a disservice to it, because I think it's a very cool concept. But in the same way that a summit is... a summit's a great example of what we were talking about earlier with the Thalweg, or Thalweg, in that it is more just a human concept, you know? Like the difference between a summit and a mountain is the summit's the highest point on the mountain. Whereas, I don't know, it just seems a little goofy. Anyway, I already forgot what we were calling this. It is a trim line. Yeah. You know, the humble trim line. Look at that. Yeah, I think it's as cool as a mamelon, a homoclinal ridge, a knoll, a hill. That all sounds about right. TGIF, baby. Wonderful Friday over here. My cats are snoozing, sipping coffee. I've got that Friday feeling too. My days, I don't have weekdays really. I'm quarantining and I don't have a job, and so it all melts together. Okay. We are at a truncated spur, which I feel like we've already talked about. I guess not. It's a ridge that descends towards a valley floor and ends in an inverted V face. Interesting. Because we've talked about a spur. A spur is like, I think, it's not showing you. You need to see it from the top down. Because it's like when a mountain ridge juts out. See, I don't know. Hey, thank you for coming through, Dom. Nice to have you. I will see you around on the internet. Oh, that's wonderful. I didn't even see that. Yeah, go get them. It's very cool of you. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm having trouble understanding the difference between this and a regular spur. This was my conception of a spur, where it's like you've got a mountain ridge and then it juts out like this, and each one of those is a spur to me. That's what I learned from when we talked about spurs a couple episodes ago. I've heard the term faceted spur before. I think like in school or something. It ends in a triangular face. Like that. And this one ends in a valley? It seems... This would be a great Wikipedia article to have a description image. Oh, it's when a valley cuts a spur off, I guess. So is the entire thing a truncated spur? It's just a spur. It's just that some spurs can be truncated. I understand. I see what's going on here. We got there. So now we just need an image. Yeah, I can feel how this one is... It's like on the edge of human understanding. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I think you can be near a truncated spur and not really know, you know? I guess we'll go back to the Wikipedia page. I guess these are truncated. I don't know. It's an evocative image though. I mean, they're strong landforms, but that's spurs in general. I think they. I honestly don't think that they're that different from spurs. I honestly might leave it out. I think it's encompassed within the definition of a spur. It's more of a valley. It's like like the truncated part. It's truncated by a valley. So it's less about the spur. I'm not gonna include it. I think it's negative space. I think it's a definition of negative space, and I think that's interesting. But because we already have spur on here, which I can't find it currently. I bet it's pretty high up because it's mountainous. I don't know. Does anyone think I'm doing myself a disservice by doing that? I'm going to leave it out. It did teach us something, though, and for that we appreciate it. We're now going to talk about a tunnel valley, such as New York's Finger Lakes. The Finger Lakes formed in tunnel valleys. Interesting. So it's a U-shaped valley cut under glacial ice. Crazy. I can't picture the process. Oh, this this figure's in Dutch. I was like, I can't read any of this. I love the spread of these letters. So these lakes are in tunnel valleys. They're cool. This looks like the Monster logo, so that's cool. This is a Polish ribbon lake formed in the tunnel valley. Yeah, it's not formed like a river. It's so cool that it's similar to a river. It even has this like sinusoidal shape, but just its definition, its construction is so different that it would be very wrong to call it a river. This is inside a tunnel valley. How idyllic. No. Okay. We're going to get a good picture. It's probably going to be aerial. But we're fine with that. Yeah, see, these are crazy. I figured there's something like this out there where it's just like, in the same way that Carolina Bay is, that's another like high-level landform that's formed by like large-scale tectonic activity, and so it'll like blanket an entire area. It seems to be, these are like stretch marks almost. Yeah, like this picture. Like, they're just everywhere. But we need a better picture of them. What's up, Stein? Happy to have you. I'm trying to get through the T's. We're pretty close. We're talking about tunnel valleys, which are valleys formed underneath the glaciers as they move over the land. Yeah, none of these pictures are good. I guess we're gonna have to go back to the Wikipedia page. I mean, yeah. It's about as good as it'll get. It is sublime. Everyone's building creatures this morning. You were not the first person to show up and be like, sorry, I was building a creature. You don't have to say sorry to me, also. What? I would do this for 0 people, easily. But, again, I'm very happy to have the people that I have. I can't believe people watch me do this sometimes. So, we're going to go here. And I don't know exactly where it'll go. Tunnel valleys. Because we have some glacially formed landforms up here, way up top, like a crevasse, glacial cave. I feel like there's maybe nunatox. I don't remember exactly what they are. Proglacial lakes. Yeah, see, moraines. Yeah, moraines are made by... moraines are kind of similar to this. I think maybe moraine is too high. Maybe proglacial lake too. It's hard to tell because I feel like maybe they could come down here with the... No, you know what? I think we're just going to put our guy up there with them. Tunnel Valley is kind of like an oxbow lake, honestly, in that it's a weird segmented lake. They don't have enough room. Okay, we're going to go way over here and hope we remember in the editing phase why it's here. Great. We're going to make it a little bigger. Shame is not in my dictionary. Good. Good. Being an adult is cool because I think over time you get a lot better at not being ashamed of shit. Or, I don't know. You learn to deal. And that's a Tunnel Valley. It's not as cool as lava. Now that I'm thinking about it. But I think lava should be higher. Lava might be the coolest landform. We're just going to stick it down here. I don't know. So hard to say. We're filling up, though. Like, we are running out of space. It'll be interesting to see if we have to change the size of our thing, you know? Hard to tell. Okay. Does that finish the tease? If it does, no, we've got 2 more. Turlo and 2, yeah. And then I'll call it. And then from there, we've got so few. Oh, my God. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Got like 25 left after today. Crazy. So a turlo is a type of disappearing lake. That's really crazy. It's found mostly in Ireland, like a lot of these, which is interesting. Where does the creature... Can you link me? So why are they disappearing? How do they disappear? They're found in limestone areas. I'm going to click on this. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. You got to tell me when you can't see what... You got to tell me. So we got the bicolor. Am I pronouncing that right? A small beast that steals loose nuts and bolts. Standing roughly 2 inches tall, it finds its way into homes where it hears rattling and seeks out the loose joints in order to consume the very necessary but very loose connectors. Incredible. Oh, your profile picture is so good. How did you do that? You're like heat mapped. Yeah, what else we got? Wow. Oh, this is dumb. It really is beast time. Dom. Look at these. I love that Dom parts them out, too. Yeah, Sheeta, this is right up your alley. I'll show you some of the other stuff that's been good. Yes, I was going to say. This one's so crazy. Well, it's been interesting because I've watched a lot of this happen. I think this one's old, but like, there's a Discord made specifically for making monsters like this that Dom is running. I don't really know. Is this the beginning of it? Wow. Good job, Dom. Anyway, this is on posting.cool if you want to see this, take apart, or if you want to get into that Discord, come bug me. You know where to find me. Anyway, we were doing something here. Yeah. Okay, cool. But yeah, there's just so many talented people out there, and it's crazy that we keep running into them. Like, just, I don't know, it's really cool. I don't care about a Turlo. I gotta be honest. Yeah, see, when I say the word Turlo, I picture all of these guys. Is it like a tidal pool in that it disappears? I don't know. A type of disappearing lake found in the limestone areas of Scotland. Or Ireland? Does it say Scotland here? No, Ireland. Okay. Yeah, apparently they have really poppin' ecosystems. It is cool that they are found in karst areas. It is unfortunately going to give it more points to me. I'm trying to find in this article how it describes how the water gets there and where it goes. They flood in the autumn and then dry up completely sometime between April. Okay, so these are fantastic. If they completely disappear and come back, some turtles are affected by the oceanic tide. Yeah, it's like a tidal pool. It's a tidal pool on top of karst, and so unfortunately, it is the coolest thing of all time. For some reason, I really didn't want to like it, but it's just it's everything we like. Okay, so we have this wonderful picture of it as well. All right. Carson recommends getting a picture of one of the Turlo brothers as our landform image. But we have such a good image here. And so we're unfortunately going to have to go sicko mode with this and put it really high because it is essentially a tidal pool on top of a karst structure. So we're going to put an A tier. It's probably moving up because it's special and unique. Yeah. I think for now it can hang out right here. Yeah, but it said some of them were affected by tidal forces. Yeah, if it's just only by like collecting water from collecting groundwater, that'd be crazy too. Anyway, I don't know why I'm so reluctant to be impressed by it. What's up? How you doing? What's in there? Is that a dead bird? I think so. I think he's got some lunch. All right, I think we have one more, right? A tuya. You know, a tuya. It's a type of distinctive, flat-topped, steep-sided volcano formed when lava erupts through a thick glacier or ice sheet. So it has all the elements of being really cool. They're rare. We love hearing that. Only in glacial regions. Hog rock. Right here. I see everyone is saying, what's it to ya? The chat is making me say, what's it to ya? Okay, we need to find a picture of it to ya. We understand what it is. It's a volcano. So in the same way that the Turlo was a kind of like a tide pool formed over karst, this is a volcano, very high landform, formed through a glacier, which is also a very high landform. So it's funny that right next to each other we have two like combos that are just instantly going to be very highly ranked. Look at all these. Awful. Much. I have a friend named Mitch. It's kind of like much. I think I'm going to crop this image. So it looks weird because it's been formed through a glacier. That is so crazy. So it's got to go high. It just has to. I think we are now reaching the point where we have more at the top than the bottom. I think after today, we've had all these heavy hitters. Yeah, we're going to take it left because that's all the glaciers are up here, but we've filled up. So we're going to slot it in up here kind of in the top middle. It's going to be so hard to figure out how I feel about all of these. We're gonna have to make some tough decisions, that's for sure. In all caps. Tuya. Okay, Tuya. You just gotta embrace it, Zol. I don't know. Oh no. Most of the time when I get clipped because I'm being made fun of. I love this mud volcano picture. Okay. You want to watch this and then call it a day? Thank you for hanging with me this Friday. It's been really nice. Where is it? Come back. There we go. Oh, you can't hear this because it's over the... Is that how loud the birds are? Good God. That's a good clip. Thank you. It's weird to watch what I'm doing. I don't know. It's confusing to go back and watch what I do here because it looks and feels so different than what it is in my head. And I just have to accept that, you know? Okay, we're going to do one last look at the entire thing. It's coming together really well. Yeah. I mean, I think we might even have some negative space after all this. We could fit 25 on here, I think. We're out of space. Like we're definitely like gonna have to struggle to fit some of these, but I think it can all fit. Yeah, I think it rocks. What do you think about the colors? That's another thing, is I think we can nitpick about the background colors. I like the gradient thing going on, but it could be so many different gradients. I don't know. It reminds me of Dig Dug. That's why I chose these colors. Cool. It's not explicitly sunsetty. It's like a little earth tony towards the bottom. Cool. Well, anyway, thank you for hanging out. It's lunchtime. Can you believe that? Yeah. I will see you guys on Sunday. Stick around. Or show up later today. There's other streams if you want to watch streams later. We'll be here. And yeah. Y'all be good, okay? TGIF. Okay. I'm going to try to disappear. I'm working on it. Okay. Goodbye.